Namaskara. I'm Johnson and I'll be hosting this episode of Viewpoint 60. In this episode, we will explain all the formalities involved at different stages after boarding an international flight. We will also show you how to use an in flight entertainment screen, the airplane toilet, and how to manage the transit procedures if you have a connecting flight. If you are a first time traveler, this video is going to be very helpful for you. So please watch until the end.
After completing all the formalities at Bangalore International Airport, we boarded our Virgin Atlantic flight from Bangalore to London. The flight took off exactly at 8 am as scheduled. Everyone knows that seatbelt must be fastened during takeoff and landing. We also fastened our seatbelts as instructed. Soon, the aircraft pierced through the clouds and climbed high into the sky. When we boarded the flight, a bottle of water, headphone, and a pillow were already placed on our seats. To use the headphones, simply unwind the cable and insert the audio pin into the audio jack. I will briefly explain how to use the entertainment screen in front of your seat. Most of you may already know this, but it can be useful for first-time travel. If you press the sky map icon on the screen, a globe displaying the flight path will appear. You can see which country you are currently flying over and which countries you will pass over next. At that moment, our flight had crossed Pakistan and was flying over Afghanistan. You can also see Tehran, the capital of Iran. Further ahead are Ukraine and Moscow, followed by Poland, Germany, and Paris. Another option available on the entertainment system is movies. There is a large collection of films, including many classics. If a movie is in another language, you can turn on English subtitles. Look at the icon with a human figure. If you press it, a message will be sent to a flight attendant who will come to assist you. On a long haul flight, using the restroom is unavoidable, so it is useful to know how it works. If the light above the restroom door is green, it means the restroom is vacant. If it is red, someone is already inside. Press the door handle button and the door will open. When you enter, the light may remain off. The lights turn on only after you lock the door. Water is available only in the wash basin. Place your hands under the tap and water will flow automatically. The tissue paper provided can be used to clean the toilet seat or place on the seat before use. Dispose of used tissues in the designated bin. One challenge for many Indian travelers is that there is usually no water jet or tap near the toilet. You need to use the tissue paper provided. After use, throw it to the toilet bowl. This can be uncomfortable for some people who are not accustomed to it. A simple solution is to carry a foldable travel mug, which is available online. There is also a foldable changing table for babies. After using the restroom, press the flush button to clean the toilet. Remember that the lights turn off automatically when you unlock the door. Pull the handle and the door will be open. The sky map eventually shows that we had reached London. After the aircraft landed and came to a complete stop, we collected our hand baggage and deboarded the flight. This is Heathrow Airport of London, one of the largest and busiest airport in the world. There are several terminals here. If London is your final destination, follow the yellow signs marked arrivals. If you have a connecting flight, follow the purple signs marked flight connections. To reach some terminals, you may need to take a shuttle bus or train. There is no need to worry, as they are clearly marked and easy to use. Our connecting flight was on Terminal 3. On the way, we boarded a bus that took us directly to immigration. Here, our eye scan and fingerprint biometrics were completed. You simply need to follow the instruction given by the officer. After immigration, we proceeded to the waiting lounge. Here too, you should check the flight information display boards and confirm your departure gate. Once you find your gates, wait there for boarding. We had a 3-hour layover, so we visited a cafeteria and enjoyed a burger and coffee. Our next flight also departed exactly on time. The entertainment screen displayed the flight details. At one point, our aircraft was flying at an altitude of 12,192 meters. The flight map showed that we had already crossed the Atlantic and were approaching Washington, D.C. Most of our journey from London to Washington was over the ocean. Finally, we arrived at the Washington Dulles International Airport. We went through the immigration process. Contrary to what we expected, the immigration officer didn't ask any difficult questions. Where we are going and how long we are planned to stay in United States. After completing immigration, we collected our luggage and exited the airport. Johnson was waiting outside with his car. From there, we drove to his home in Delaware.